Amazing, amazing. Give them a hand. Like, that was awesome. Collaboration is such an important piece to life. And when you can have collaboration in a room like this, you can have collaboration in real estate, which is an unknown. It is an absolute mystery in most offices. It doesn't exist. But in our culture, in our world with EXP, collaboration is at the highest level. And I was at another company, a great company. I loved it. Had that, that round thing on it, red, white, and blue. Loved that company. And what they taught me there was, Randy, you can soar on your own. Leave everybody behind and just go and soar on your own. And I thought I was a collaborative agent till I landed at EXP. It's going to be 5 years in December. When I landed here, I was shocked at how many people reached out from around North America and congratulated me. But more importantly than congratulating me on the decision, they said, what can I do for you? How can I help you? And that blew me away because I'd never had it in 20 years at my previous brokerage. Never. Not as I was trying to get better and climb up. Or even when I was at the top, nobody from corporate to wherever was willing to help me. So I want you to know that collaboration is such an important piece to business, and it's in abundance here. So let me take a little different avenue here. Who has children in the room here? Raise your hands. Does anybody have children over the age of 18 in the room? Keep your hands up if you do. I have 3 well over 18. And there's that little check mark, when you're filling out government forms, it says dependents, how many dependents you have. And sometimes, even though my kids are well over 18, I think, should I put all 3 of them on here? So it's a great day when your children leave the nest and they know who they are, and they find traction in life, and they financially don't keep going like this. And so one of my children, his name's Caleb, my son, went to UBC for computer science. And Caleb went through that program. Does anybody have anybody in computer science at UBC? If you don't, encourage your kids to go there. It was amazing for my son. They have a co-op program where you go to school for 6 months, then you get to work for 6 months and get paid for going to school. And Dad said, yes, son, do that. So anyways, before Caleb was finished getting his degree, he had an amazing job because he was working at these great companies. And one of those companies was SAP. We've all heard of SAP. Massive company. So before he finished graduating, he had this job already offered to him. He says, Dad, should I take it? I said, well, let's talk about it. How much are you going to make? He says, well, they're offering me $85,000. Hasn't even graduated yet. I thought, son, that sounds pretty good. What else are they offering? Well, they're offering stock in the company. What do you mean they're offering stock? Well, every month I can buy stock at a discount in the company. The signing bonus gives me stock. And throughout the year, they also gift me stock. Whoa. So $85,000, they gift you stock and you can buy stock at a discount. That sounds pretty interesting. But there's more, Dad. I get dividends. I get paid dividends every year on my stock. I thought, wow. Here I am, a realtor. I've got no succession plan other than getting up every morning and saying, gosh, I'm unemployed. I got to go to work. But you're building a succession plan at 19 years of age, 20 years of age with a massive company around the world? Son, you better take that job. Sounds like a really, really good job. Dad, but there's one other thing. I'm kind of excited about this thing. Okay, so you got $85,000, you get stock, gifted, bought at discount, and get paid dividends. Yep. But guess what? If I bring my friends to the company, I get paid. They reward me for recruiting other great people to the company. Oh my goodness. Sign it. Sign it. Who's not an EXP here? 2 of you. How would you like my son's job when it comes to real estate? Did you know I just shared the EXP story? EXP gives us stock. We are all owners at EXP. Oh my goodness, ownership? Ownership changes everything. It changes the collaboration. How can I help you? What can I do for you today because you're a fellow owner with me? I get paid dividends. We get paid dividends at EXP. And we also, if we choose, they don't have to, but we can recruit for the company because if I'm an owner, I want the best agents at my company. This is what EXP is about. Amazing training, Oh, guess who does the training? The top 5% of the agents in the company are the trainers. I train at EXP every week. We have 80 hours of live training every week. You've got Raj, like, oh my goodness. We've got collaboration. We've got technology that is far, far ahead than everybody else in the industry. If you're not at EXP, you're going to get left behind. I'm not going to keep this long because I know you've been here 2 hours already. You've got things to do, but I really, if you're not with EXP, you need to talk to one of our leaders here or whoever you've come here, because you need to get really serious about that. And you can reach out to me too, and I will certainly help you with that. But I'm here to support all of you in making the best decision of your life. I'm going to finish off with this. I've been in real estate for 32 years. 32 years. I'm still here. I'm still married. That's a shocker, eh? I've been at the top of the game, 36 years married, 32 years in real estate, and my wife still loves me. Lucky me. It's a challenge in this industry, by the way. It's a real challenge because we're pulled so many different directions, and often we do the things for the person in front of us, which we think is so important, but we forget about the most important people in our lives, our family, our friends. But this is what I'm going to close with. 32 years. I was 27 years in the business. I was almost 20 years with RE/MAX, which I absolutely loved. It was amazing for me. But I woke up one morning, I said, what am I going to get out of these 27 years other than just another commission? And what happens if I don't make it home tonight? What happens if I get hit by a bus tonight? Those people that I love, that I sometimes ignore to go and do the next deal, the next deal, the next deal. What are they going to get from this little piece of paper called a real estate license that can get crumpled up, thrown in the waste paper basket? What is that worth? What do you think my wife and my family can sell it for? A big fat zero. It's not worth anything. Even with all my track record, even with all those sales, and right now it's close to 8,000 sales in 32 years, this thing called Eximus and my license is worth nothing for her to go and sell. But in not even 5 years with EXP, I don't make it home tonight because of this succession plan that Glenn Sanford built that's really like my son's story. My wife would receive, as of today, the stock market is down a little bit, but as of today, she would receive about $700,000 of stock that she can go and exchange today for cash if she wants. That's not bad for a succession plan in 5 years. She gets the dividend checks. Last year was $12,000. She gets to keep that going. And because I've worked hard at telling people about this amazing company, because I'm so passionate about it, because it changes lives. It's changed my life. My family, my estate would continue receiving the revenue share that I'm generating. And last year that was $450,000. Is that not a succession plan we all want? Yes, I've supersized it. I put it in turbocharge. I've worked hard at it, but it's available to each and every one of you here. I'm so grateful to be part of this company. It's changed my life. It really has. And so I now see life a little differently. I call it return on life rather than return on investment on everything. How am I going to get return on life with whatever I'm doing? I'm going to tell you, EXP will give you a return on life that you do not have at any other brokerage. Thank you for listening. Well,